So I was reading an article from the Gotham. They were talking about why the emergency brakes are on the train, and somebody asked an interesting question about the G line. I'd like to read this to you. It says, "Curious commuter question: Why is the G train so short?" Verse from Brooklyn. Answer: Most of New York City's subway trains had 10-car trains, but the G line only runs with 5 cars. Those are 160s. And the shorter trains often require riders to sprint down a platform to board. The NTA says this isn't an accident and claims there aren't enough G riders to justify longer trains. The NTA routinely monitors ridership on all lines to assess crowding, and the G train is not experiencing a capacity issue. Spokesperson Jonah Flores wrote in a statement, the NTA recently boosted midday and weekend service on the G line, while evening service is supposed to run every 8 minutes. That's an interesting story, but that's not the whole story. You see, back in 1996, New York City Transit started a pilot program called Opto, where they shortened trains on several lines to a 4-car train with one crew member operating the train to get rid of the conductor. After they did this in 96 and 97 on several lines, they extended it to the G line in 1998. They used to operate 8-car R32 trains. Then they switched over to a 6-car R46s, and they cut the 2 cars for opto service on the weekends. And by the way, that's what it is. Why you're still having 4-car or 5-car short trains? It's because it's for the opto on the weekend. That's when the train is running without a conductor, but his conductor's running the rest of the time. So basically, it's a money-saving thing from 2010 when they did the draconian cuts in the system, and they shortened the G line from Continental to Court Square. So no, it's despite what they said. No, it's a money-saving operation. That's the reason why you're having a short train. By the way, that 5-car train is operating is in violation of the 300-foot rule, which you're supposed to operate a short train of 300 feet or less, not over 300 feet. But they're doing it anyway. But the fact is, no, they're done to save money. And believe me, if they got rid of Opto tomorrow, that train will be going back between 6 and 8 cars. So this thing about, oh, we're monitoring it, they knew this heavy ridership during the rush hour and connections around downtown Brooklyn about Hoyt More. So they're ridiculous. No, don't believe the hype.